Today on Zimis Learn, we're going to talk about intermittent fasting. I've been hearing about this everywhere lately, and I'm really curious about what exactly it is. Adrian, you're kind of an expert on this stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing intermittent fasting for about 3 years now, and it's honestly been a total game changer for me. So intermittent fasting isn't really a diet per se, it's more about when you eat rather than what you eat, right? It's essentially cycling between periods of eating and fasting.
Oh, that's interesting. So how does it actually work? Is it just skipping breakfast or something?
Well, there are actually several different approaches to it. The most common one is probably the 16-to-8 method, where you fast for 16 hours and then eat during an 8-hour window. So for example, you might eat between noon and 8 p.m. and then fast until noon the next day. But there's also the 5-to-2 approach, where you eat normally for 5 days and then restrict calories for 2 days. And some people even do alternate day fasting, or the eat, stop, eat method, where you do a 24-hour fast once or twice a week.
Wow, that's a lot of different ways to do it. Do you mind sharing which one you follow?
I personally do the 16-to-8 method most days because it just fits better with my lifestyle, I skip breakfast, have my first meal around 1 p.m., and finish eating by 9 p.m. It was a bit tough at first, but now it's just become second nature. Your body really adapts, right? The beauty of it is you can kind of customize it to what works for you.
And what about the benefits? I mean, obviously people aren't just doing this for fun, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely not. The benefits are actually pretty incredible. First off, it can help with weight loss because you're naturally reducing your calorie intake, and it also improves hormone function to facilitate weight loss. It can lower insulin levels, increase growth hormone levels, and even boost cellular repair processes. There's also research suggesting it might reduce inflammation, improve heart health, and potentially even help with brain health and longevity.
That sounds almost too good to be true. Are there any downsides or people who shouldn't try it?
Look, it's not for everyone, right? If you're pregnant, breastfeeding, have diabetes, or a history of eating disorders, you should definitely talk to your doctor first. And even for healthy individuals, there can be side effects like hunger, irritability, and decreased energy when you first start out. The first week is usually the hardest because your body is adjusting to this new eating pattern.
I see. So if someone wanted to start, what would be your advice?
Start slow. Don't jump straight into a 24-hour fast if you've never fasted before. Maybe begin with a 12-hour fast overnight and gradually extend it. Stay hydrated. You can drink water, black coffee, and tea during fasting periods. And listen to your body, you know what I mean? If you're feeling really unwell, it's okay to break your fast. This isn't about torturing yourself. It's about finding a sustainable approach to eating that makes you feel good.
That makes a lot of sense. I think I might actually give this a try. Maybe start with that 12-hour overnight fast you mentioned.
That's brilliant. I think you'll be surprised at how doable it is. And remember that the benefits often extend beyond just physical health. Many people, myself included, report improved mental clarity and a better relationship with food. It's kind of like hitting the reset button on your eating habits.
Well, thank you for sharing all this info. I feel like I have a much better understanding of intermittent fasting now.
Anytime. And for our listeners who want to learn more, there are tons of resources out there. Books, podcasts, research papers. The information is endless. Just make sure you're getting it from reputable sources, right? And as always, consult with a healthcare professional before making any major changes to your diet or lifestyle.
Absolutely. Well, that's it for today's episode of Zimis Learn. If you enjoyed this discussion on intermittent fasting, please subscribe and leave us a review. We'll be back next week with another fascinating topic.
And if you've tried intermittent fasting yourself or have questions, drop us a comment. We'd love to hear about your experiences. See you next time.